Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel on this road to 2000. This is going to be day 256. So let's jump straight into today's game and see what happens. Okie dokie. Got the black pieces. That is fairly unusual for me. I play this like they've just played d4 basically. Now if they want to take, I'll just, okay. Just keep developing normally. It's interesting pawn pushes, so let's just develop. I don't want to. The thing is, when you see something you're not familiar with, I don't think there's any point in getting too fussed about it. I think you should just play your game. Now I could come out to defend, but I've got a feeling they're going to come in here. Then I have to come in here, and then I'm kind of on the back foot. Do I just ask the question, or do I just? Let's do this. At the end of the day, if they want to take this, that's fine. We can just come in like so. Maybe even castle long. Now let's ask the question. I'll be intrigued to see which way they want to castle. They want to take, fine, cool, all right. Now, if we just jump in here, they're going to get their knights out. We're going to get our... So it's kind of unsettled my situation a little bit. Well, I think just may as well centralize this. We're not going to castle this way. We may not even castle the way things are going. Ideally, I would. But they may start chucking everything at me. So we shall see. If they come in here, we will just make sure they can't do that. Keeping an eye on everything, making sure it's all good. I think bishop out and then castle. But they just start pushing pawns. I think sometimes, I might be wrong. Sometimes you might be best just... Wow. Okay. It's protected by the bishop. That's not protected. If I jump in here, they take. We undouble the pawns. That's something, I guess. Then we lose a pawn. Are we fussed about that pawn? Alright, let's go in here. If they want to take, that's fine. We can win that back anyway, easily. Cool, so they take now. Which way do we want to take? We want to undouble the pawns. So at least these three are nice. They can take that. Fine, fair play. Is what it is. If they want to defend like this, we're going to take, they'll take. We're going to take, they're not getting, we're not getting through this situation. So we're just going to have to bide our time. And, okay, so they've got, maybe just stop them from pushing for the moment and get the rook in the game. We're a pawn down, which is kind of annoying. Jump in here potentially. Come on this way. Got the bishop pair, which is good, but they got the knight pair when they get them into the action. Probably just come back here and defend it. There's just no point in castling now. I had a feeling it might be one of these games. They push, we take, they take. Maybe we take, but then they still defend when they come back. Okay, so what about we push? Push again. Takes. They have to move that. Eyeing up that. It's a long way away, but... I mean, these bishops are so good for long range. So maybe I need to kind of come back again. Maybe it is a bit... Maybe takes. They can come in here and attack me. So I think heading into the end game, the end game, being a pawn up is kind of crucial. but it's how I use these. Okay, we're going to come in here and just try and take a pawn back. Do we take with the rook? Wow, just hangs a rook. Interesting. Now we're going to take this. And they can't take back, so they have to protect it like so. If they do, can we just come in for a check like so? Now potentially just drop in attack, I guess. No, queen just attack. So where do we go from here? This is a weird one. I was thinking rook over here. Okay, rook b2 gets met with them pushing. This is currently doing nothing. Do I push and then maybe jump in and hit? What do they do? I mean, we're going to do this, and they have to move their knight, which means so surely now we just come in and attack. What do we attack here? I think this is a good move. We come in here, pin them. If they take, then we take back with a bit more pressure. I think this is good. They take, then obviously the rook goes, so well, we take hitting them. They come back, hit my rook. I think we just, where do they go from there? They can't go in here, maybe in here. I think we just come in and attack. Do I need to be a bit worried? I think we just do this, just try and work on this side here. They can start pushing pawns. We've got these 2 pawns, they should be lethal. They may come around this side. Why they do that? I think we just take. If needs be, I guess we just, see if I jump in here, they can come in here. Do I just get the king involved straight away? We may lose a rook here. Come in, then what? They check, we take. They check, we take. It's not a bad move. Okay, wow. But I just think this is good. Now, I've got to be careful of that fork. So if they take... No, if they push... Yeah, I am... Or do we just say goodbye to that? They take, we take. I think that's just too strong, isn't it? Or do we just come up here like so and just start pushing our own pawns? Let's figure this out. We've got 4 minutes. So if they push and I take, we're getting forked. If I take, we're up by 6. They take back. 5, we're up by 1. I think just push the pawns. Maybe this one. If they push, we come forward. And then we're losing. I think this might be really... I'm gonna come in here. Okay, now... we take, we're going to get forked. So hang on, we take, they fork. Well, let's do that. If they take, okay, check. Check. How about that check? Boom. Oh my gosh. I thought I was in trouble for a second. I didn't deal with that pawn. That's something I need to look back on at a later time and just see what I was supposed to do there. I didn't get careless, but I just got a bit complacent. But yeah, crikey, guys. Crikey. Damn. Got there in the end. They hung their rook. I mean, this is what I keep saying at this level. It just people hang things. I hang things. I miss things. A couple of games ago, I was just winning and just ended up taking a pawn when I could have. Oh, it's just the amount of things you miss at this level is kind of insane. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's go through the game. Okay, I wasn't sure with all these pawn pushes at the beginning what was going on really, but we just developed like normal, and then we found ourselves a pawn down. It just wants me to develop. It doesn't even care. See here on 1.3 up, computer doesn't like it because it's saying, okay, you developed your bishop. Now you've just gotten rid of your bishop. You doubled up my pawns, but at what price? At the price of having your knight developed and a few pawns pushed. So that's why the computer's saying I'm winning by 1.3. And then from here, I managed to kind of go a bit even now. So that's poor. I've wasted a move basically. And then going back is a bit slow. We should have gone back. Should have gone up with the other pawn. We do. Now here I wasn't quite sure. I mean, this is obviously defended, but this pawn wasn't. So shall I exchange queens or not? Or should I have just defended? It just seems quite, I don't know. It's actually all right. So I should have just forgotten about it. They take. Took back. Okay, take back with the rook. We've got a free. We basically got the G file. So take back with the. I just thought I'd undouble the pawns. So that was my logic behind it. They win a pawn. It just wants me to push the pawns. Take back. We come in there now to kind of stop them moving. And here I was a little bit. I thought it was fairly equal. I thought they might just have the edge, which they did. We attack. And we tried stuff here. We were thinking. We kept on probing. Wow, 3.9. Because we can just push here. And whatever happens here, they're losing a piece. So they'd rather lose the rook. And the computer says your opponent is losing material, but they were lost anyway. So we win by 4.6 now. They have to take back. We take the pawn and we give them a check. Now here I couldn't make things work. I wasn't sure where to go. I mean, b2 looked like an obvious move. I then had ideas of f4 and bishop f5, but I wasn't sure what to do really. But I did push the pawn. Computer likes it. It's got my bishop involved now. Then we come in and it doesn't. It's interesting. Guess it wants me here just in case they start pushing, and then we can sort of take, and then if it takes, maybe try and get our own back. Now that's a good move. I guess the idea was as well, say they moved or something, then I could just go here with a discovered attack as well. I mean, it's just a brutal position for them. We take. And then they hit my rook. So here I either come back or I may as well stay on. It's a no-brainer. You've got to stay on this file, I think. The second file, when you get in on the second file or the seventh file, you're cutting the king off. The king can't get in the action at all. And also, you're just closer to sort of infiltrating from the sort of behind enemy lines. So it's saying I should have gone back. Oh my gosh, right. I should have gone back, but we didn't. We start trying to work on this side and we're thinking, okay, even if we have to lose a rook at some point, okay, it just wants me to push the pawns. Gives them something to think about. I guess they maybe lose their rook's attention. And here I'm thinking, okay, I can just get the king out. Now that's a bad move. It's a mistake. And they attack my rook here. So what could I have done? Okay, all the way there. Just try and push these pawns. Now I'm kind of a little bit like, ooh, it made me think. Take the pawn. And now I'm thinking, okay, if I take, I'm going to get forked. So what do? We just take the pawn. And we've got our eyes on the check, but we didn't see anything that would come of this just yet. And we start trying to look at patterns and stuff, but they go forward and we're like, right, we have to strike now. There we go. There's a check. And that's wrong. They have to go into the back rank. So from here, and then I guess potentially what's next maybe? I mean, rook over. I mean, lose the rook. Well, it's saying, I mean, it's saying mate in 14. I mean, these pawns are just unstoppable. So even if they promote to a queen here, takes, oh, sorry, takes, and then they're just going to have a hard job. And even if they manage to sort of sack the knight at some point, it's overwhelming with these two as well. Okay, but yeah, look, we didn't even see the mate. Let's have a look at the mate again. The mate was nice. And I was in a bit of a corner here, so yeah, there we go. Give him the mate, give him the check, and another check. Coming back inside, it was just trouble. Can't take this pawn. King protects. Pawn protects the rook. They've only got one move, and that is away from this line here and not towards my king. So it's got to go to this side, and it is just Bob's your uncle. So guys, we will take that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll see what happens next time. Take care, guys. Ciao. Bye-bye.